great, whole ton of money, well respected around the world. And apparently in the last few months, last year anyway, he was the coach of Jackson State University. Is a HBCU, and he took them, all the way undefeated. So they really kicked butt. But what happened was they started sending real high-ranking recruits to Jackson. And because Deion Sanders was there, and the program that he put together was just immaculate. So he was kicking tail, man. So he just now was offered a job at what is this? Is it Colorado? Is it Colorado University? It was Jackson State University where he was. And now he's being offered a job at a PWI, which is Colorado University. And if I'm wrong, I'll come back and correct that. But apparently people are calling him a sellout now because he decided to accept that job at a predominantly white institution. And he has something to say about it. Now, Black America are going nuts right now because they're saying that he is a sellout. As you can see right here, Deion Sanders says his calling is to help all ethnicities after being called sellout for leaving an HBCU. And as right-wing Angel put it, he said this was a great response to the ridiculous criticisms this man has gotten from the Black community. He has no obligation to coach at a Black university just because he's Black. When Joe Biden said, "You ain't Black if you don't vote for me," I knew where the sentiment came from. The Black community believes that Black people should only serve the interests of Black collective. And if you do anything else, you will have your Black card revoked. My Black card was revoked a long time ago, and I'm still doing fine. So I want y'all to check this out right here.
Darn it, that was good. You getting some of my good stuff. We just getting started. I already went in the bag, baby. Let's go. The thing that alarms me the most is just because I'm leaving Jackson, they think that I'm leaving African Americans. I don't know if you noticed or not, but I'm Black. I can never leave who I am and what I am and how I go about being that. So it is still my task to look in that locker room and see 65 to 70% of African American men trying to help them get to the next level, as well as all the others. My calling is for young men, young women, and people of all walks of life, all social climates, and all ethnicities. That's my calling. My calling is not built on a location. It's built on a destination. Now that was good. You're supposed to clap for that. Darn it, that was good. You getting some of my good stuff. We just getting started. I already went in the bag, baby. Let's go.
Now, he said his calling is not built on his destination. He has a calling to make sure that young people are able to reach their dreams and reach their goals. And he's not only looking at their color in order to have them do that. He's not looking at their race in order to have them do that. So that was his takeaway from it. But people are really saying, bro, they saying that you're a sellout, man. They saying you're a sellout and you need to coach Jackson. You know, a lot of people was actually saying that, was asking if he will receive any offers from any of those big top 10 schools, and if he would take the job. And he never outright said that if I was offered those jobs, then I will leave. He never said that he would take the jobs either. So he didn't mislead anybody. He was just doing his thing. But there was a lot of top recruits who decided to come to that school, Jackson State, and play simply because Deion Sanders was there. They decided to turn down a bunch of big teams. Alabama, they turning down big teams, huge teams, so that they can come to Jackson State. But then after they already made their decisions and they already told all the other teams, you know what? No, we are going to Jackson State. Then Deion Sanders says, I'm leaving Jackson State and going to this other school. And now those top recruits are saying, man, I shouldn't have come here. So now you got to think about that. The students who, like, if you're an athlete and you're a top recruit and you're trying to get into the NFL, you're trying to get into the NBA, and you go there simply because a coach that's there helped talk to you and tell you this is the place you need to be. So you sold me on the school. I decided to come here, and now you're leaving. That's a little disingenuous. Now, Deion Sanders does have a right to coach anywhere he want to coach. But when you're a part of the package as to why I decided to choose this university and you're leaving, then that makes it seem like it was all a setup at the end of the day. Now, Brent just now sent me something. Not sure what this is.
My name is Will.
But bro, really? Y'all let me know what y'all thought about that, man, because that's one of those type of sticky situations that's being debated right now. Like, I just now looked up Judge Joe Brown, and I want to show y'all something that I found when I was looking up Judge Joe Brown. I'm gonna check this out, but I want y'all to see something I saw when I was looking up Judge Joe Brown. Now, as you can see, this is all over the internet right now. Is Deion Sanders a sellout for leaving Jackson State? Is Deion Sanders a sellout for leaving Jackson State? Is he a sellout? Is he a sellout? You know, people aren't asking. Some people are just making the statement. Deion Sanders is a total sellout. Deion Sanders a sellout. Jackson State University made Coach Prime relevant. Coach Prime sold out his students for a bag. So there's a lot of people who are talking about this, and that's the black community that are considering him a sellout now, and that's why they're having this conversation. That's why I decided to point it out, man. Hopefully I gave y'all enough information to communicate on this. My stance is, if you have the opportunity to elevate in life and you feel like this is the correct decision for you, then do it. That's it. It's not that, there's nothing else to it. If you feel like this decision is best for you and your family and you have worked for it, do it and go for it. If you feel the need to not take the elevation and to do something else with the opportunity, then do that too. This is your life, and this is how I look at it. But I want to hear what y'all got to say always, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think.